Hello and welcome back to BTC Channels. My name is Liam, and as always I want to give you the current status of the 3 color perspectives to give you different views and scenarios on what might happen in the long term. But we also discuss short-term and mid-term price action. I will show you some very interesting charts you don't want to miss. So let's go! First, I would like to mention that in each of the 3 channels there's a line that crosses the $1 million mark around the year 2023. I mentioned this because around July 2033, according to the power law, Bitcoin will break the $1 million mark. I made a separate video about it, which you can find up here or in the video description, but due to the different angles of the 3 channels, I have shown different trends for pricing, and we will see which one is most likely to be implemented. All lines of the channels are so far respected in price. I will show the different perspective in a minute, but first let's look at the simplified version of the power law. Now here you can see the regression line of the power law. This indicator is called power law SR. And this line looks like the middle line or the average line of the price. And in fact, it is the middle line because Bitcoin follows this power law with a 97% accuracy. Now we see that Bitcoin is slightly below this line now. We can expect that if we break through this line, we could see a doubling in price. So if we again go this far above the line, and we put this right here, we can see that the price will eventually come up to over 200,000 US dollars. Interesting. Now let's start with the blue perspective. We are right in between this channel where I've drawn the lines a little bit thicker. Just recently we came across this upper line acting as resistance. And if we don't go further up right now, we can at least expect that we come down to this lower line here, which is around the 60,000-ish area. The last time we moved in this channel, we can see that the upper line acted as strong resistance and the lower line acted as strong support multiple times. Now in the yellow perspective, we are moving in this channel right here. We can see that in the past the lower line acted multiple times here as support. Below this line we had significant resistance here multiple times, and the upper line was resistance a few times. And just recently we had here a resistance. So if we don't go further up right now, we could test this lower line, which is around 56,000 US dollars. If we break the upper line, the next resistance line would be around 95,000. Now in the red perspective, which is the steepest of the 3, we are moving in this channel right here, and we can see in the upper line we clearly have significant support above. And the lower line has significant resistance here below and support right here. So if we come down to the lower line, we could see prices around 59,000. The upper line is around 95,000. Now overall, I don't think that we are going below the 52,000 area. If we break this pattern here to the downside, the target would be around 56,000. The upper target would be around 82 to 83,000. The lowest target we had in the channels were the yellow perspective. We had the lower line here at prices around 55 to 56,000. Now where are we in the cycle right now? Let's find out with the golden ratio multiplier. We can see that we are right below the red line. The last time we were right below the red line was in 2020. We had another time where we went down. Now, which scenario is more likely? TechDev says that we are once again at the intersection of the prior all-time high. So this scenario here is more likely in my opinion. Gel also says that it keeps playing out similarly to the 2020 all-time high break. Gerd von Lagen says that we are in a parabola pattern right now and that the parabola is fully intact to reach the 220k pre-halving. Oh my gosh. But he points out that this parabola will be invalidated if we drop below the 62.3k. Now the rational root says that on the on-chain value map we are heavy overvalued now at 123k and rising. So as we can see, every time we hit this territory, this line is rising to the upside. We could see much higher prices than this. Now the Titan of crypto says that we have our first correction right now in the cycle. This correlates with the ASO indicator. He also points out that right now we have no signs of weakness for Bitcoin because we just passed the bullish alligator indicator and we are in the second phase of the bull run right now. The month just started and the weekly candle looks more than decent. So why freaking out? Now that's it for today. Make sure to stack your sats and relax. Give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.